Hello, welcome to the channel, welcome back to the channel if you've been here before. We have Lorwyn Eclipsed play box here to open. This is my first one, so we'll get it cracked open here and get started. Excited to be back to an in-universe Magic set. I know we kind of harp on it a little bit, but you know, just glad to be back to Magic. I enjoyed Avatar, but don't really enjoy the price associated with Avatar. When I watched the series, I felt like it was okay, but you know, we have like a higher than average Magic price. So this Lorwyn is kind of a typal set, cares about the creature types shown here, of which there's only 5 represented. So you know, there's not 10 color pairs that are fully supported in this set. There's just 5. So anyway, for limited players, that's something to take note of. But we'll get started with cracking because we got 30 packs here to get, and these packs are made in Japan, it feels like. Yep. You can tell because they're loose. There's like kind of a lot of air in them, and that triple rows of perforations.
Well, no, it's weird. My packs are US packs.
Well, our shop probably got them from a couple different distributors, but these are Japanese. So wait, actually, hold on a sec. Whoa. I might be mistaken because these packs, do they have a pull tab? They do have a pull tab. So they have pull tabs. They look like they're Japanese, but the rares are not in front. Interesting. So this, yeah, it's made in Japan. Okay, so the Japanese printer apparently is putting the rares in the back now. Okay. Oh, sorry. Well, it's fine. I'm still going to blast through the commons. Pause the video if you need to read them. We got it's still just an uncommon. Bogart Curse Crafter for a showcase card. Eclipsed Elf. Oh, special guest Manamorphose. That's cool. Probably the only special guest we're going to see in this video. They are in one of 55 play packs. And then this is a good pack. So Manamorphose, I think that's the only copy I own now. And then Hexking Squelcher is a good 2-drop. This is going to be a staple because people do not like getting their spells countered. And that's going to be a good way to prevent that. And add a 2-drop that has protection as well. So that's really cool. Yeah, great pack. Good way to start the video. Let's keep that going. Manamorphose is just a fine card, but I'm just glad to own a copy of it. You know, I like opening cards for collection that I don't already have. It's been a long time since it's been reprinted. It might have been on like a list, but I don't really qualify the list. Spell Snare, that's like I didn't realize this one was in the set. I haven't looked at the whole set. So Spell Snare is going to be in standard. Ooh, Steam Vents. All right, man, we are doing it here. We are starting off strong. That means my collector box is going to suck.
That's what happened to me.
Yeah, so yeah, anyway, I got a collector box to open, so stick with us because you'll be seeing that video as well. But yeah, let's keep the energy up on this one. It feels good so far. Yeah, not fetch lands. Shock lands are in. Okay, Eclipse Realms, uncommon. Choose one of the types. Only the types listed. Adamant of any color. Cast a spell or activate an ability of the chosen type. You know, that will work with the Kindred sorcery and instants that are in the set. That's cool. Bark of Doran. Ah, interesting. So like a toughness equipment. Deep Channel Duelist. Tam, Mindful First Year. Hexproof from each of its colors. Interesting. Oh, it's kind of like a Mother of Runes or a Giver of Runes. It kind of can be a protection in Simic. Spry and Mighty. High and Mighty. Funny. Okay. Choose 2 target creatures you control. Actually, the difference in the creature's powers. Interesting. So you need a small thing and a big thing. All right. Well, these rares were a little more junky than some of the others, so I put them in the common pile, apparently. Try and semi-sort. We're going to have a lot of sorting to do with this set anyhow. That's so interesting now. So the Japanese cards Rares are in the back. I don't even know what to expect from the collector packs. I think they were in the back watching my sister's video. Brime and Chill, Encumbered, Jiri, Prisma Basher, Sunderflock. What the flock? Borderless, and then 6-drop Reach Trample. Is there going to be a 5-color deck? Or a multicolor deck?
There is a commander deck.
Yeah, but is it going to be supported and limited, I guess, let me refine my question.
My collector boosters from Japan, their rares were in the back.
Yeah, so apparently they're just doing that now, which I kind of like. I always liked having rares in the back. I think it's better. Dawnblast Pennant. Oh, that's weird. Okay. Yeah, I don't think that's very good. This doubles triggers for elementals, but it's a 4-mana 3/3 flyer that's hard to cast. Morn Song Aria. Rare. And then, we got a Mythic. Chronicle of Victory. Oh, yeah. This one, I mean, +2/+2 first strike trample is pretty good, and then also draws cards. I mean, it's a 6-mana do nothing artifact. Well, I guess technically, if you have a board, it adds to the board. Yeah, I got a bunch of trash that'll be consolidating back into the box as I do the video. I'll get a few more packs in, build up a pile of trash before
we
dumping it.
might have a special guest cat visiting.
Oh yeah, the cat sometimes likes to see what's going on. Flash Reach 4/2. That seems very vanilla. I mean, I guess it'll nab a flyer if it's like a bad removal spell. Loses to Shock. Okay. Yeah, that's an uncommon. Another Sunderflock, this time regular art, and a Sig. This is the blue-white dude, the Merfolk, and he flips. So he can give like unblockable and like draw some cards, I think. I'm going to keep like a reasonable pace going through these. Start looking at the tokens. That's an elk, a 3/3 elk. Okay, yeah, because Oko's around. And look, Oko, Shadowmoor Scion emblem. So maybe we can whisper Elko into existence. Aquatex Defenses. I do like the art on the Evolving Wilds. Tendon the Sprigs, Flame Chain Mauler, a Scout, Summit Sentinel, Everstrike's Gifts. +1/+0 and flying is like okay. They're usually careful about those, making them uncommon. Squawk Roaster, Star 4 Double Strike, power equal among number of colors you. So it's probably going to be a 2/4 Double Strike for 4. That sounds like a 4-mana 4/4 with no other. But probably blocks better though. 2-1/1 counters each creature. Okay. Doran. Okay. I mean, he's only rare. This is definitely going to be like a played commander. Not going to be worth anything though because it's 3 colors, and we got a foil Shadowmoor Plains, so that's kind of cool. And then Kithkin. Yeah, there's a lot of 1/1 Kithkins in the set. The green-white wants to go wide with Kithkins, go figure. And then, well, I guess everything else kind of wants to go kind of wide, I think. Like the goblins, the merfolk. What else is there? Elves. Elves always want to go wide. Actually, elves want to blight other things. They're mean. They're black elves in this set. I should say they're green-black elves. Elves are usually green. In this case, they're also black. Slumbering Walker. This one's interesting. So it starts off as a 2/5 and then starts, grave digging. Or actually, better than grave dig, like reanimating small creatures and getting bigger. So that's kind of cool. And then a foil common. Yeah, I feel like this box has still started off pretty strong, but it's gone into like kind of just like the regular rares that are, maybe there's going to be some like decent ones in there, but like a lot of these feel like they're just going to be kind of like, these are, most of them probably bulk rares. Like worth like $1 or something maybe.
You never know. You might get 2 borderless shocklands.
Yeah, I know we've got a lot of stuff going, but it's just we've come down a little bit from the start, so we'll see. There's lots of packs to go.
There's only one shockland we didn't get yet. I can't remember which one it is.
I think it's green black, the overgrown tomb.
Oh yeah, we did not do that.
Spry and Mighty. This is the regular art for it, and then Wild Unraveling. So like, this one is basically is cancel 2 in a blue or 1 and 2 blue? Either way, it's like, are you really happy blighting 2 to just get counterspell? Like, I don't know. Like, it's gonna see play. I don't think it's great. I think if you can get benefit out of blighting, it's gonna be pretty good in that deck. But if you can't 3 mana to counter something, it just really isn't a good enough rate. And it's hard to like. You really need a lot of synergy to get benefit out of blighting yourself. So I don't know. We'll see. Oh, Springleaf Drum is in standard now. That's, you know what? It's a card that does enough that that's like, I don't think it's gonna be worth money, but it's probably gonna see play in like some specific decks. Shore Lurker, and then Island. And I'm not really putting these in any kind of order because sorting's for chumps. And that's us in 2 weeks. We're chumps. We're the chumps.
I'm the chump.
Yeah. Alright. Oh, that's like the cutest freaking worm I've ever seen.
It's weird because from the way the light...
Oh, I'm looking at the back.
Let me see that one. It looked weird from the lighting, the texture.
Yeah. Alright, get to looking at the front of the
Like
pack.
a little scratch.
Blossom Bind. Tap enchanted. Doesn't become untapped and can't have counters put on it. Interesting. So it stops them from blighting their stuff. Spellsnare Sapling Nursery for first rare and only rare, because that's just a regular foil.
Did you put the token in the front or was it in the back?
I opened the back of the pack.
Oh, okay.
Well, actually, the token was butt up against the backs of the cards, I think. Which I don't think...
I have to watch it when we watch the video.
Well, I'll watch this one right now. Yeah, the token's just the token's in the back. It's supposed to be. I just did it backwards and forgot about it. Just kind of blow through these commons and uncommons here. Shimmer Creep. Some aggressor thing. Other giants you control have double strike. It's a 2/5, but I guess it has double strike. Winnowing.
I just gave me that one. It's going straight to the traits.
Yeah, and a foil Champion of the Weird. Yeah, we've opened plenty of Winnowing again, so hopefully this is the only time we see it.
And the weird thing as well.
Yeah, like I feel like there's a good amount of rares that are just like...
Got 2 of them in my collector box.
It's easy to find the bulk rares because they're the ones that you open the most of for some reason. Yeah. Like, can I open 6 across 2 play boxes and 2 collector boxes? Can we open like 6 or 7 of the red 2-drop dude, the goblin? Like, the one that everyone knows is going to be a good card?
Or the class, but
yeah.
No.
Yeah, I don't mind opening 6 shock.
copies of the same guy.
When it dies, draw a card. 1/3. That one's not going to be of... What's the fortune teller from Avatar? It's not going to be as good as that. Lava Leaper. 4 mana, 4/4. All creatures have haste whenever a player taps a basic land for mana. Okay. Some mono red deck maybe wants to play that.
I'm a skin boo.
All
creatures have haste.
Yeah, but like... Most of the creatures in Minsc and Boo already have haste. There's just like a couple things that you're trying to haste.
Does that one have haste?
It says all creatures have haste.
Oh,
so if it's there, it gives itself haste, yeah.
Reading the card explains the card.
Yep, sometimes. Yeah. Well, a lot of times that type of line of text is like other creatures have haste. So yeah, reading is important. But yeah, I don't know. 4 mana, 4/4 haste is just... It's okay. Like, it's worth playing. It's... Probably worth being a rare, but otherwise it's probably going to be stuck into not seeing play in too many decks, too many constructed decks. But yeah, I mean, I'm like, liking the art on some of these. I think there's like 11 special guests this time. I think that's the first time that they've had more than 10. And I don't know the reason for that. I think they're probably just trying to almost make it like its own bonus sheet, which is weird considering they're also making them like more rare because it's like 1 in 55 packs. Yeah. Aurora Awakener. This is a mythic. 7 mana, 7/7. When it enters, reveal cards from top of the library. X permanent cards. Number of colors. Oh, actually, yeah, I remember this one. I might play it in my sneak attack deck. Because the sneak attack deck that I have, it also is Illuna Apex of Wishes, the Ghidorah one. And so my specific deck construction is that I don't play a lot of non-land permanents. Oh, but that's just permanent cards. You can hit lands. Okay, yeah, no, never mind. That's bad. That's just bad. Even if you sneak it in, if you get like a couple lands, it's like, yeah, cool. You snuck in a 7/7, big deal. In Commander, at least. Nameless Inversion. Man, if it said non-land permanent, that would be good. Disruptor of Currents. Return up to one other... Oh, yeah, this one's good. Yeah, Flash Convoke and then bounce something. This is going to be like a good Mana War. Really push Mana War if you can make some tokens or just have some cheap creatures. And instant speed. Like, that's pretty solid. Just think about how many times like a set has a 4 mana 3/3 flyer in blue. Like, and that's 1 more mana, but kind of not because it has Convoke and it bounces something and it has Flash. That's pretty good. Still don't know if it's good enough for constructed though. Like, maybe it's like kind of blue token deck. Unbury. Soul Right Seeker. Shrine Striker. Oh, we got a mythic. Yeah, so this is the Black-White God, Irdu. I think this one's like very central to the plot of the set, which I don't know much of. But this one is like the god of like the day and night. So on the front side, Flying Lifelink gives your creature spells Convoke, and then I think it gives them all Persist on the back. Yeah, non-token creatures you control have Persist. So it's like you're supposed to convoke out all your stuff on the front, and then then you start rumbling and getting into combat, and when they die, they come back. So yeah, I like that one. 5 mana, 5/5 flying lifelink. It's going to be a solid card. And then what was the back stat line again? Same. So stats are the same, front and back, but you're getting the value off of it. And likely, if you get to untap and attack with it, it's going to win games. It's big. Lifelink is good. Yep. Oh, that's Convoke and put a card second from top. I think blue is going to be very strong in this set. At common in limited because of spells like this. There's this one, and then there's a card draw spell that has Convoke. I'll try and keep a lookout for it, but like, yeah, I just want to make a bunch of 1/1 fairies and then just like use them to Convoke. And this is also a bottom or top bounce spell. That's good. Reaping Willow. Dream Harvest. Each opponent exiles top. They'll have exiled total amount of 5 or greater this way. So it's each person's checking for 5, and then until end of turn you play, and without paying their mana cost. It's a 7 mana sorcery, and then another Champion of the Weird. And a foil Marlin Fey Ascendant. So the Sultai Fairy Elf Novel. What does she do? This or another elf or fairy enters, exile the top 2 cards of your target opponent's library. Each turn you may cast a spell, mana value less than or equal number of elves and fairies you control from among the cards exiled with Marlin this turn without paying its mana cost. So it remembers the ones that are exiled. They stay exiled with it, but you can still only do once per turn, and that's if you've done a fairy or elf that turn. Interesting. I mean, it's just a value thing, and it's also a 5 mana 4/5 flyer. Like, the stat lines are just like okay, considering it's 3 colors. It's not great. I'd rather it would be 4 mana for like a 3/3 or something, but you know. Slumbering Walker. Okay, so this is the Fable. I can't remember what they call this showcase art. The Fable something art for the dude that gets bigger and brings back your stuff. The giant. I think red white is giants, right?
I think so.
Yeah. Well, it's red white, and then green white's Kithkin. Green black is elves. Blue white is.
That's interesting. I only have 5 on here.
Oh, interesting. But there are giants though.
Yeah. It says blue white is merfolk, red black is goblins, green white is Kithkins, blue red is elementals, black green is elves.
Oh, a Figure of Fable. I'd wanted to get this one. It's like Figure of Destiny, but green white, and it's like I think it's just about on par. I think the stats get a little better on rate than Figure of Destiny, and it's green white, so it's still kind of in like equipment, aggressive colors. It's an interesting card, kind of a throwback. I kind of doubt it's going to see any kind of play because its mana value is only 1, so it still dies to like some black removal spells. Like Fatal Push just wrecks it. Like, not that Fatal Push is in standard, but Senar Innovative First Year. I think I've read this one like a bunch of times and I never remember what it does. Yeah, it's like I think it's just its stats are too bad for it to do anything. Like it's kind of like a slow value card. But I don't really want to pay 4 mana for a 2/4 that doesn't just give me something. I feel like I get more critical in my analysis of cards the longer I play. But that's also probably what happens because I see more cards. Yeah. I do like... I mean, I'm just glancing at the art, and there's some good stuff in this. Taster of Wares. Enters target opponent. Reveals X cards from their hand, where X is the number of goblins. Choose one. Oh, so they choose how many to reveal. Yes, for as long as you control this creature. Man. So you need to play a 1-drop goblin into a 2-drop goblin, then do this, and they've got 5 cards in their hand, and they still get to not reveal an instant or sorcery. I'll still put the rare, even though I think it's not going to see any play and it's not very good. I'll put that in with the rares because it is a rare.
Rare.
Yep.
You guys, how do cats like their steak? Rare.
Go home.
I'm fine.
Wait, did that not have a token? I don't know. Jamie, pull up the video. Run away together again. Pyrrhic Strike. Pyrrhic Strike. Chomping Changeling. When it enters, disrupt 1 target artifact or enchantment. 3 mana for a 1/2. Harmonized Crescendo. Convoke. Choose a creature type. Draw a card for each permanent you control of that type. I do not like that it's 6 mana, but obviously Convoke helps that. And actually, you know what? And it's an instant. And then we got a foil. This is the Shadowmoor Forest. Yeah, so Harmonized Crescendo, pure card draw. Say you had 3, it'd be a 3 mana draw 3 at instant. That's not great. So the magic number is going to be like 4, where it costs 2, and you tap all of your stuff at the end step. 2 mana draw 4, or 2 mana draw 4. Yeah, that. I think 3 is the break-even point. Less than that, and it's not good. Formidable Speaker. Yeah. You may discard a card. Search for a creature card reveal, put it in your hand, and then shuffle. And then untap another target permanent. Yeah, I think that's good enough. Just a tutor for a creature. Put it in your hand. Yeah, I like that. Twilight Diviner. Surveil 2. 1 more creatures you control enter if they were enter. That's kind of cool. Are there cards that enable that in this set? Like there's the white card. But so maybe black white self mill with those 2 rares. No, not happening in limited. I don't know. Is that enabled? I haven't seen like much of a reanimation theme. Like, is there a way to cast things from the graveyard in this set? Not really, I don't think. Deep Way Negotiator. And then another common uncommon. Ooh, I like the island. That looks kind of cool.
Is it the one with the shells? In the corner?
Yeah.
Yes,
oh, yeah, those are shells.
That's my favorite land in the whole set. Of the basic lands.
Yeah. Yeah, that's interesting. We'll see. Oh, I was like, what? Because this, I mean, it looks like the Eardew, the Mythic, but it is that creature, but, just an instant. That one looks cool. Mana value 4 or greater. So this is an uncommon. 4 mana for a 2/4 that then you need to cast big stuff. Like, yeah, it's value, but 4 mana for a 2/4 is so bad. Remove a counter from it. Another creature gains. That's funny. You throw the other creature. That's kind of cool. And it's going to start as a 4/5. I wish it had reach. Shadow Urchin. What do we got here? When it attacks Blight 1, so that's on yourself. Whenever a creature you control is 1 counter that dies, exile that many cards. At least this one's overstated. I think this is actually okay, but man, you need to play the deck for it. Like you really need to have some sack fodder that you want to die, aside from just for that reason. But I don't like things having to attack to get value, and that one does. At least it's overstated on its own, but like if you have to put the counter on itself, that's bad. Like you need a 3 mana 2/3 to be able to attack. Okay, just showcase uncommon. Eclipsed Realms. Okay, we've seen that one, and we've seen that. Endblaze Epiphany deals X damage, and it's a fireball. When the creature dies, its turn exile top equal to its power, and choose one until your end of your next turn. No, that's going to be a good card. I mean, I don't think constructed good, but like it's fine. It gives you some selection on your next card. Kills something. It's not a great mana value, but like it replaces itself. No, that's good. All right, we got 3 packs left, including this one. It'd be nice to end on a strong note. We've gotten some good cards though. There's some good mythics. Draw 3, discard 2 unless you discard a creature card. That's not the one. Oh, because this is another thirst. I haven't seen that counterspell. I'm sure we've gotten it because it's just or not a counterspell, the card draw spell. Exile top card. You can play that card until your next turn. I don't know why that's an uncommon really. Ashling's Command, Kindred Instant for Elemental. You have to create a token of an Elemental. That's okay. Yeah, for having commands in a standard set, like I think they were kind of careful not to make them too good. Like, all I'm saying, it's 5 mana. I'm not seeing a Prismari command or Kolaghan's command out of the commands in this set. Like, they're fine cards, but they're just like, yeah, we don't want to make like an efficient 3 mana one that gives you a 2-for-1. You gotta spend 5 or 6 mana. Pummeler for Hire. Puka's Eye. Lorwyn, Perfect Naturalist. Discard a land, create a black worm for each land in your graveyard. Ooh, cool. Mill. Yeah, I really like this. This is going in my Rutstein Reanimate deck. So it's free to cast in black green. Well, it's 2 generic basically. Mill 4. You get a creature or man from only among the milled, but then yeah, no, this seems pretty good. We got Meek Attack. Definitely not Sneak Attack. They were worried about making it too good. Yeah, like, I don't know. And this is a Mythic? Why is this a Mythic? Total power and toughness 5 or less. And then you have to sack it. And for 2 mana, like, I don't know. So it's basically like, at best you're getting a 3-drop or like a really poorly statted like 4 or 5-drop. There's probably a few cards that make it like good. Like, obviously, why am I still holding these? Oh, I don't know. All right, 1 pack left. Glad to have gotten Meek Attack. Like, it's such a cool like throwback to Sneak Attack, but it is not Sneak Attack. Yeah. Did that need to be a Mythic? It probably did. There's probably some like obnoxious like big creature that like it enters with counters or something and just gets to attack. Flock Imposter. Champions of the Shoal. Tap up to 1 creature, put a stun counter. When it leaves, return exile card. Oh, because you have to exile Merfolk. Yeah. Alright. And then we got Blossom Bind and Shenmue Plains to end it. Well, that is the last pack. We definitely started high and then started to taper off, but overall this feels like a fine box. Like, got some cool mythics. Thank you everyone for joining us. We got a collector box to go. So stick around. Thank you.